So here at the brand new Hyundai corporate headquarters in the heart of Gurugram, and this place has come up with a lot of effort. Joining us to talk about this place is of course Mr. Tarun Garg. He's the Director, Sales, Marketing and Service at Hyundai Motor India. We know you have good car designers. You also have some good architects as well, right? Looks like that when you look at this office.
Yes, we are so happy that we are here, and the feedback is so positive. Not only from our employees who are so excited to be in this new office,
Yes.
but also from the media and from so many of friends. And I'll tell you, we have become the envy of the nation actually.
Yeah, not just the auto industry, but the nation. I would sort of agree with that. But tell me the thought behind coming up with a place like this, right? Obviously, a lot of thought must have gone into creating this, in terms of size or the infrastructure facilities. How did you want it to be?
So that's a very, very relevant question, Shams. Actually, if you see, as you know, this is our 25th year of Hyundai in India. And we have really, really made some very good progress in terms of selling cars and in terms of getting love of the people. At the same time, we understand that we have to really, really now work towards creating the next 25, next 50, next 100 years.
Right.
And that is where when we found out that 70% of our employees are either Generation Z or millennials, and very, very important for us to really give them an environment which can really foster some innovation, creative thinking, and a lot of openness and frankness. Also, these people are much more environment conscious. So very, very important. Like if you see this building, not only of course this building is huge with say 28,000 square meters of built up area, but there's a green wall, which is with live plants.
We saw that, yeah.
Yeah, the solar panels, zone 5 earthquake compatibility, there are 14 charging points for EVs. So the whole concept of really being sustainable, progressive, youthful, and really taking care of a body, mind and soul.
Right.
Actually, that is the theme of the office.
So tell me something, now that you've told us about all these good things that come with this office, are you also now expected to sell cars at a faster rate or more cars when you look at this place?
Oh, I would love to. That will definitely come as a byproduct. But the whole idea is to really give an environment which will really foster that innovative thinking.
Correct,
Because I
yeah.
believe India as a country and automobile industry as an industry is really transforming and extremely important for us, so that we have people who can really think on those lines and really develop not only products or technologies, but solutions, keeping this new age customer in mind.
I have to ask you this. It's not been a great time per se for the industry over the last 2.5 years, Even before COVID came in, COVID just made it worse for a lot of companies. At this time, how comfortable were you, just coming up with a facility like this and spending the kind of money you have spent on this office?
Look, this is a question which we are always asked, okay, did you change your plans because of COVID? But we understand, we have a very, very long-term view of India. And I don't think we will change our plans just because of, something or the other.
Okay,
so we are very, very committed. And if you see the last 2 years of COVID, we have launched maybe 10 products.
Right.
And so I think the pace has not
so
really...
it hasn't stopped you
Not
from
at
doing
all.
what you wanted to do.
And we're talking about, like I said, maybe next 25, next 50 years. So I don't think there is any stopping out here, and that's how we take it, because the commitment to India is definitely up there.
Right. So let's just quickly talk about some of the latest offerings that have come from the stable of Hyundai India, and of course we talk about the Alcazar. Not really a mass market segment, but what was your what did you think about this vehicle before it launched in the market, and how do you think the response has been? Has it been lapped up well?
Actually, the response is fantastic. Even when we was considering launching a product like that, we had a market research, and we saw so many customers said that they were really looking at a premium, SUV kind of a vehicle from Hyundai, because they really wanted to travel together, they wanted to travel in style, they wanted the latest features, and this is where the Alcazar came in. And I'm very happy to report that hardly in just over one month of launch, we have already received close to 14,000 bookings.
Wow.
And bookings are coming from all kinds of customers. Some customers who are so new to Hyundai, who had probably never bought in Hyundai, they are booking the vehicle. Some customers who are upgrading from Creta, because we have been selling 5 to 6 lakh Cretas, in the last 5 years in India. And of course, so many other customers who are now moving from sedans as well. So I think we are really able to attract various different kind of customers, and they're very happy because they're getting the features which probably are not available in this kind of a market. Whether it is the panoramic sunroof, whether it is the best part about this car is that it is comfortable for each and every occupant of the car. The second row, the kind of features it has, the third row, the kind of facilities it has. I think that is what is really going for.
So what's the outlook like, especially now with the festive season coming up, when you compare it to what happened in the first 6 months of the year, how do you see it panning out for you and also for the industry over the next 6 months?
So I think, look, when COVID-2 was happening, like COVID-1, we all thought that, things are going to be tough. But I think the Indian customer is much more resilient, and more importantly, when you see, I think the shift towards personal mobility is very, very strongly coming up, because customers are really looking for a third space, beyond their home and office, and that is where they see the car. So response is fabulous. July, very clearly, we are going to touch as an industry probably the numbers of 2018 July. All these last 2-3 years we have been talking about the base of 2018. So finally in July we should be there. So the response is very good. At the same time, we all know that yes, COVID-3, I don't know what's going to happen there.
No one knows.
So there's a lot of anxiety. So let's see month by month. As of now, things look very positive, very optimistic. And you talked about the festival season, and I think yes, festival season is still a couple of months away, but things have really started on a very positive note for the industry.
My final 2 questions, Mr. Garg. First, electrics. Everybody's talking about them. Everybody wants to know more about them. How prepared are we? And B, of course, we saw some cars when you inaugurated this building. So, if you could give us a little more sense of what's going on within Hyundai with respect to electrics.
I think that's a very pertinent question, and I talked about sustainability, and Hyundai has very strongly believed that yes, we have to be we have to play a pivotal role as far as taking India into the cleaner mobility, and that is where the EVs came in. Of course, 2019 Kona was launched, and now we have displayed the Nexo and the Ioniq 5 as well. So we are looking at various options. We have already announced that we are working on a mass market EV, which will take care of customers' price considerations, range considerations, and body type considerations, and probably it should be launched in India in around 3 years. So we feel that yes, the direction is very clearly done. It's all about now, our ability to really make an ecosystem, whether it is a charging infrastructure, getting the suppliers on board, and of course the product as such, And I'm sure, like I said, future very, very clearly belongs to, much more cleaner mobility vehicles.
Right, and just lastly, there's always a lot of talk about which is the next car from Hyundai going to be. We've been seeing this for years, and you've been trying to cover almost all segments. What is the company going to do next? Where are you focusing now? There's a lot of talk about the new small car coming. Can you give us any confirmation on that, or give us just a sense of what should we expect next from you?
You should keep on expecting. The first thing is you should keep on expecting, and we're very happy when customers expect from us, because it's nothing gives us more pleasure than really matching and exceeding customer expectation. And to be very honest, last 2 years you saw us launching some more than 10 products. So the whole idea is we fully understand that the best way to excite the market is through products and technologies. We have a support of a very strong parent, and of course we are really investing a lot in new technologies. So watch out for this space, and I'm sure we are not going to disappoint you as far as new products are concerned.
Lovely. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Congratulations once again, and all the very best.
Thank you so much. Thank you.